Hello, everyone. My name is Ronnie Foreman, and I'm a commercial sales manager here at SpaceX. I'll be your host for today's Starlink mission, which marks SpaceX's 15th launch of the year, 214th overall mission to date, and second launch just this month. And today we are sending another 51 Starlink satellites to orbit. Following deployment, which you can see on your screen now, our team successfully made contact with all 21 satellites, deployed all solar arrays on each spacecraft, and completed initial checkouts. These satellites are now headed to their parking orbit. Definitely a huge win for all the teams here at SpaceX. We should see strong back retract and the clamp arms opening up here shortly. And the next milestone we'll be looking for is at about T-minus 3 minutes when we hear that stage 1 has completed liquid oxygen loading. And on your screen now, you can see those clamp arms have begun to pull away from the vehicle. On your screen, you just saw the strong back pull away from Falcon 9. This is a critical piece of launch hardware because not only is it being used to support Falcon 9 now, it's also the piece of hardware that we used to roll the rocket out to the launch pad earlier today. Just before liftoff, the strong back will fully recline away from the vehicle so that Falcon 9 can clear the launch pad.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
We just heard that Falcon 9 is now on its own internal power.
15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power and liftoff of Starlink. Go Falcon, go Starlink.
Vehicle's pitching downrange.
At T plus 30 seconds, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Vandenberg Space Launch Complex 4 East at 10:38 a.m. Pacific Time.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Falcon is supersonic.
With that call out, we've heard that Falcon 9 is traveling faster than the speed of sound.
Max Q.
You just heard the call out for Max Q. This means that the vehicle is currently experiencing the greatest amount of external stresses as it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere. And fairing separation is when the two fairing halves separate and fall away from the second stage before making their way back to Earth. Keep an eye out for these events happening in quick succession and listen closely for the callouts on the nets.
Nico?
Stage separation confirmed.
And impact ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed.
So they're back to back. You heard MECO, stage sep, SES-1, and fairing separation all confirmed. We will be attempting to recover both fairing halves again today using our recovery vessel NRC Quest. Great views of the Earth in the background behind MVAC on your screen. Again, that's on the right-hand side, and stage 1 is on the left.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
There's the call out for the stage 1 entry burn. Stage 1, which I've also been calling the booster, has ignited engines 1, 5, and 9 to slow it down for atmospheric re-entry.
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
The first stage being used to launch our 51 Starlink satellites into space
Stage 1
today
entry burn shutdown.
is flying for the 12th time. You've also just heard the call out that the entry burn on board the first stage has been completed.
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Stage 1 landing burn.
And there's confirmation that the Stage 1 landing burn has started in preparation for touchdown on our drone ship. Of course, I still love you.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
And back check.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
As I'm sure you just heard and saw, Falcon 9 has
Nominal orbit
successfully
insertion.
landed on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, in the Pacific Ocean. This marks our 176th overall landing of an orbital class rocket, including Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy missions.